Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for some more Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. I have great news. The geology map is done. Thank friggin' Christ. So now I can see the oil field, and it's apparently a lot bigger than I realized, which is fair. Whew. Okay. So there's kind of, I think, a correct way to do it. Which is sort of having a storage unit here? No. The problem is, I'm looking at this and going, I might be able to make an oil refinery, you know? I'm looking at this with greedy, hungry petrostate eyes. And pretty understandably, too, I think. Or actually, hold on. I'm trying to design a pump jack network in my head for how this works. And alright, I need to start at one end of it. I need to start at both ends, actually, which is slightly troubling and difficult, but not impossible. If I decide to put a oil refinery here, oh good lord, yeah, that's where the steel mill would go, though. Fuck. Of course, the best place for an oil refinery and the best place for a steel mill, the same goddamn spot. Why wouldn't it be? Given this thing's friggin' incredible 34 tons of pollution here. Honestly, it's probably not too bad to be able to pipe it somewhere. Maybe the town of Debika needs to just go quietly into the night. The night caused by the smoke clouds from the oil refinery. But that's okay. So in that case, I'm going to put a central oil fuel storage here, I think. Okay. We don't have the technology for the steel refinery yet. True. Oh god, is this too far away to perform? Oh no, I'm probably just... Hang on here. Let me just double check. Do we have... Oh yeah, so that's outside the range of my excavators. Okay. That makes this a little harder. Not impossible, but a little harder. Jesus Christ, this oil thing is huge, isn't it? Alright, on the plus side, this will solve my economic woes. Alright, so I start at... Hang on, can I... How do I do this? Yeah, then, alright. If I have you two feed into each other, then that gives me all the inputs and outputs I need. So there we are. There we go. Perfect. So we're going to need to set up a foreign pipeline connection to Ukraine here. Does this work again? Okay. Okay. Yeah, too long. But it looks like we only need the one pumping station, so I'll take that as a win. Alright. That's more or less all we needed, I think. Alright. So that takes care of that. Now... every single one of you... will need to kind of basically just be a network that expands outwards as needed. So from here, I just need to place out the pump jacks, as many as I can. Okay. Realistically, the best objective I have right now is to start small on this project. If I attempt to build the entire oil field at once, I am going to destroy myself. So, that seems pretty reasonable that maybe I need to just chill for a moment and consider. I might still need to place out some of these pump jacks. Anyway. There's an output that will flow this way that theoretically can be used to put in a refinery, I don't know, somewhere. I haven't figured out where the refinery is going yet, but that's fine. On that note, when the hell can I research OPEC? Hey, science guy. Now? Fucking got it. I think I might have to research both. It's fine. But yeah, no, we're gonna get to join OPEC, which will help. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good. We'll start. Okay, so fossil fuels, pump jack. Yeah. One of the things I am going to need out here is an excavator. Among many other things. Because I'm also going to need fire coverage and everything else. Because literally this stuff is some of the most flammable buildings in the game, unfortunately. And it is an absolute nightmare. No, I don't actually know what I'm going to do about that yet. But at the same time, I'm also willing to describe myself as economically desperate enough that I don't care. So. Everything about pipes, you can just shove them underground. Indeed, I kind of expect to have to do that at a couple points at a bare minimum. Okay. Alright. I mean, we're actually doing pretty okay, but I'm going to aim to not have to refinance my loan as much as I otherwise would. We're definitely still struggling. I've made some changes, like I managed to actually shave down this train to only 2 cars, and it only picks up at this platform now. And that helped a lot, actually. We're still only kind of treading water, as you can tell here. We're definitely going to need to refinance the loan. But we got it down a fair bit, so I'm not too worried. You know? Effectively, I have a budget of 1.4 million to solve the oil problem. Without having to take additional loans or anything. So I can work with that, probably. Okay. I recognize I am going to need graveling for the roads out here. Like, this is going to be a long and arduous process to actually exploit and extract this oil. Not easy, unfortunately. Well, at least a lot of this seems to be done, so that's good. Alright. Yeah, we came as far as we could on the current loan, and that's fine. Smart, well, I mean, I'm making money. Maybe I just refinance at 700,000. For now. You know? In 795. There. That's okay now. Now, we have a lot of, like, construction sector stuff I should probably get them to chill on. Yeah, they're just doing these asphalt roads, and that should be done. Which, to be fair, should be fine. I hope I don't need a freaking bridge loan. Oh no. I definitely need a bridge loan. It's fine. I won't run out of money, I hope. Pretty fast. 695. Definitely ran out of money for something, but who knows what. We're okay though, generally speaking. Like, we are making money, even with the construction doing what it is. We only owe $350 a day now, thanks to the refinance, which is good. Yeah, 4,000 in foreign manpower, which is not what I want to see. Like, realistically, once these are done, it's going to help a lot. And I think one of the things I'm going to have to do is cool it on the construction of railways and everything else. Like, this is still going, but I think it's time we cut. You know? I'm going to cut railway construction. That will also direct more people onto the buses into the industrial core, which should improve earnings a little bit. Still holding, yep. Police deactivated, good. that's done-ish. I'm going to suspend the construction of that. I don't need it right now. And I am in pretty rough shape, economically speaking, so wisdom would have me not aggressively be smooth. Yeah, I need a bridge loan. Real quick. I'm trying not to do it, because, like, here's the thing. It's going to take me a long time before I can reasonably be... Oh god, yeah. I see why it's doing all that. Fair enough. But that one's actually going to be the high priority one to build. Get that built. That explains the traffic jam I saw here. That cut from before that I made so the secret police wouldn't be idiots. Okay. Seriously, can we get these done? 51 days, 48 days. It'll get done in time. I just have to relax. Where the hell is our exports? Actually, that's kind of a good question. Where the hell are our exports? It's right there. Alright. Come on. We are balancing on a knife's edge, and I am trying to deal with some of that. Like, the smart thing to do at this point would be to cut these. Because, let's be real, it's not actually required. And ideally, I can probably get by without foreign manpower on this. So that's what I'm going to do. The construction won't stop because we still have the bulldozers. But importantly, I won't be using any manpower on it. Because it's a long way to gravel that road. But it should prevent us from buying any more. Okay, so I think we're stable and I can stop panicking. I think. One of the things I'm definitely going to need for this region, however, is a fire station. Fed, I think, by foreign workers from Herbene. For this project, that makes sense in my head, yes. That is something that is necessary. Got minus 9,000, really? Apparently this is a shit month for us. God damn. The extra staff I put at this university? Probably not. Alright. Should also consider other researches that I could get started on. I do eventually want a steel mill. Apparently I may also soon want a friggin' oil refinery though. Okay. Alright, that's looking a little better. pay 9233. Earn money. Done. Alright. That'll keep that down. Reducing our amount due tomorrow to only 351 rubles. Perfect. It's fine. I hope, anyway. Yeah. Good. Everything that needs foreign manpower has kind of been dealt with now, which is good. Cancel the one-way status. There. So that should hopefully help us earn money. Money for the gravel we need. Okay, good. Looks like that road got patched up. So it should be a shorter trip. And yeah, the bulldozer is working its way through all the gravel we can deliver. As kind of expected. Alright. Now, let's see. Oh yeah, the reason I guess I didn't set that up before was because I expected to need to do bulldozer, or, well, yeah, bulldozer work out here and stuff. So, probably won't be able to do much until the roadway is complete. But still, let's see. Fortunately, there's a lot of hills around here. A lot of hills. Okay. And good. Actually, delete that and that. Let's try placing that again. But this time with the road connection facing the correct direction, ideally. Perfect. All right. Alright, electricity check. We'll need an electricity hookup out here. Perfect. But otherwise, this is what I would consider like kind of our mid... Oh, well, no, this is actually a lot more viable, but still. It's fine. If only because I do need to, like, set things up for actually working. Alright. But yeah, this is an oil field. The start of one, anyway. Good. The gravel is flowing in. Our money is increasing, which is nice and helpful. I still think I've screwed this up again somehow. I'm not really sure how I plan to do this highway thing in the first place. Okay, I'm pretty sure I severed this line. Oh yeah, this is definitely supposed to have been a roundabout. Or some other intersection. Right? Should have been a roundabout here, I think. Pretty confident I was supposed to put a roundabout here, yeah. Oh well. It's fine, I'll eventually get it sorted. Good. Sometimes this thing, the train will drop off and actually have extra people at the end. It's always nice. Not today. But we can see that we do have a decent number of people actually working here. I'm going to reduce the number of workers here to only 10 since they're able to keep up with all of our vehicles. 5 workers, you know what, we're operating on thinner margins than I'd like as we try and get our situation sorted out. But hey, could be worse. We have developed a plan to build an oil field. Kind of. Kind of. I guess I do still need the emergency service, so. Like, 2 should be fine. Two should be fine. Let's do a little bit of cancellation of this pipe. Bring it to the ground. Okay, knock it up. Perfect. That way I can just get a gravel road through here and feel a little better. So I kind of understand that the graveling needs to be along most of the roads. That's the farthest right now fire truck will need to travel, more or less, so that's fine. Now, this fire station will likely need... Thankfully, foreign workers can travel, but we'll see. I don't know exactly how many we're going to end up with, or how I'm going to supply them necessarily. It might be easier to get them from the Chemisil, like Customs House, you know? There's a solid chance that this is the right answer. So build a road for it. Because that is actually a lot shorter, yeah. So, there. Like I said, positive cash flow still. Now that we've scaled back our construction efforts a little bit. There's only so much we can build. Turns out. And I mean, with the refinance loan, we're barely paying anything. And inevitably, we're going to keep paying it down. So, it won't be too bad at this point. Like, even now, I could toss another 10k at it and reduce our amount do every day, you know? Which, we'll see. I'll probably aim to try and actually finance it. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to need to take out another loan once we actually get out here, you know? For this moment, I can operate fairly cheaply because all I'm doing is graveling out a road here. But, you know, once the road graveling is done, well, you know. On that note, so open storage, aggregates. Citizen loyalty seems too low. Weird. It's fine, but alright. It'll get there. Soon. We hope. I don't know. Need to get gravel storage and like a gravel line kind of running, I think. Just because we're going to constantly need gravel. I guess that's the thing. Currently, the only thing we're running are the gravel trucks, right? The shitty AMO-15 ones. Their travel distance isn't too bad, ultimately, so I think I'll probably leave it as is. Alright, the first section's done. Not bad. Ah, glory. Glorious oil. Glory be to the oil. It might just be very good for us, if I can just get this friggin' pipeline set up. As nice as it would be to refine it locally, not today. Maybe someday. Thank you everyone for watching this episode of Workers and Resources. I've been your Vleo Scalen. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.